Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Bailey, also known as CringeMcCringle, here on YouTube and all of the other social media sites. Meh. I hope you guys did enjoy last week's video on the twins. I know I enjoyed making that because that was easy to make. That was right off the top of my head. Quick editing. Got it done fast. Today's video, now that we're past those two, today's video is going to be about a very special figure with a very cool story, as told by me. So without further ado, let's talk about Transformers Animated Lucky Draw Megatron. So, first and foremost, this is easily one of my holy grails, and I'm sure you can see why. I mean, it's Transformers Animated Deluxe Megatron in vac metal fucking gold.
I love gold.
I mean, you just... And when I say covered, I mean covered. There's only like 3 pieces of plastic that aren't covered in vac metal. That would be the arms, the wheels, the legs, and the kneecaps. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's shiny.
Or at least somewhat shiny. As you can see, this figure is not in pristine condition. There's quite a few paint chips throughout, so it's clear that whoever the previous owner was did more than just display him. But honestly, that's alright because finding a lucky draw is no easy task. You see, lucky draw figures are a very special breed of Transformers collecting. Basically, you need to have deep pockets in order to collect any of them. And while this one is on the more common end of the spectrum of lucky draws, there's about 1,000 pieces of this guy and an accompanying Optimus made each. This one does tend to transact at a cheaper price than other lucky draws.
So I got this figure for $200 after coming home from TFCon Toronto, which by the time this video comes out, the 2025 convention will be next week. So next week there will probably be a video of me at Toronto, so look forward to that too. But I found this guy, I shouldn't even say I found this guy, me and my buddy found this guy at Big Ben's Comic Oasis. My friend Travis, aka T-Formers 2002, who is one of the biggest Transformers animated fans, saw him on the shelf glistening in all of his glory. And to be perfectly honest, I was trying to think of reasons to not buy this guy. But due to where we were at, I just had to. To let you guys know, Big Ben's is located in Detroit, which is also where Transformers Animated takes place. And I don't know if it's just me, but in my head, that makes getting this item just even cooler. And Detroit is in Michigan, which is where Derek J. White, the creator of Transformers Animated, was from. So, very cool item with a very cool story. And between the cheap, comparatively price, being in Detroit, being in the moment, I bought this shiny shithead on site. But let's talk about how the gold and the entire just vac metal job changes the kind of usability of this figure.
Well, first and foremost, some of the joints have really tightened up, like the head, bicep rotation, leg movement, and even the heel spur on his right foot. And now I did kind of open that up, and it all works still, so thank God for that. But quite frankly, I am scared to pose this guy even remotely at all because of the scarcity and the cost of him. But he can still do the punch gimmick smoothly, which I think is the most surprising. And while some joints are super tight, his left knee seems equivalent to that of Derek Rose. Like Glenn in 2007, I need a screwdriver because I am 100% scared of destroying this thing. And for those of you asking where his gun is, well, it's right here, duh. You think I was going to buy this without the gun? Hell no. It still tabs into the arm, rather securely and tightly, but here it weighs Megatron down to one side just like the original Deluxe.
That's what we call consistency, baby.
And just to be honest and open with you guys, I'm not transforming him. As much as I want to, I don't trust him at all. And yeah.
So in conclusion, buying a lucky draw is a mixed bag. If you like to play with your action figures, don't even bother. You just don't do it. Now, if you like having a unique, limited, special, rare, expensive, insert adjective item here, then yeah, it's worth it. For me personally, falling somewhere kind of in between, I like to have a lot of stuff. I like to play with, my figures, and that one I'm terrified to. It's hard for me to decide whether or not I want to get any more of these. If I do, I'm going to need a substantially higher paying job to justify that, especially because I'm going to want them in pristine condition. So I'm not mad that I have this figure. In fact, very happy that I do. It's just, it could be better and could be in better shape, but who knows? Maybe one day I'll have the courage to mess with that one, but again, it's probably going to be when I have a better one, and I don't have the money for that right now. So I guess the moral to the story is, fuck it, we ball. And I think that'll do it for today's video. Yeah, so apologize for being a pussy about it and not wanting to transform it, but I did just heave it across my room onto my bed, so maybe that does something for you. I don't know. But next week's video is also going to be a very similar manner of not wanting to transform it because it's a very fragile item. Oh God, don't break it, don't break it. I can't get out of here. So, next week's video is going to be on one of the most complicated Transformers. It's Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. However, Takara is crazy because they made it in clear plastic. I'll see you guys next week. I'm already scared to touch this guy, so he's going back on the shelf. Anyways, see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Leave now. Bye.